Greetings, friends and fellow orcs. I Grid the Orcish Fiddler here, and I just feel like a little bit of casual ESO. Nothing major. We're just gonna do a little bit of, scrying and excavation. It's a new feature that came about with the latest expansion. Give me 1 second here, I'm being messaged. My friend and I are discussing ice cream cakes, as we both have birthdays in June, and we were out yesterday, and I was like, oh, I really want an ice cream cake. But then I was also like, it'll probably melt by the time we get it home. So we ended up just getting a little 6-pack of cupcakes. So we each had 2 cupcakes. But I still want that ice cream cake, because it sounds really good. But what I have right now, I've got myself a nice big tall glass of lemonade and a whole ice cube tray of ice to help keep it chill. Tart. The ice cubes I'm hoping will help it chill out, both in terms of tartness, kind of watered down. There you go, get one to pretend we're sharing a birthday again. Kind of like taking a bath together, but less. That's just weird. Okay. So, see, the Antiquities system, well, I'm not outside, so I can't scry for anything, so I should probably go outside. But the scrying system, there's little doodads that they've added all over the place. The simple stuff you can just sell for money, but there are also furnishings, which I could have showed you one of the furnishings, because I actually have, like, maps of Hrothgar. And I also got another orcish furnishing, but it's in another building. It's like these great big gigantic mammoth tusks, which serve as a doorway. Sort of, kind of, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Nope, wrong one. So, let's see. Okay, as I was saying. So we've got all these different things that we can look for, and in Orsinium, I got about as much as I could for the moment without running around and figuring out what I have to do next. Because you could look up online to see, like, how you can find leads to scry, which I might do that, just to make this a little bit easier. But I'm not really motivated to do that right now, because my goal right now is just to get up to the purple sellable one for each area. And that should get my skill up to a point where I should be able to get, do anything I want to do. But I've got antique maps of Hrothgar. I've got, and that was one that you have to, like, buy the lead for 1,000 gold, and, that was fine. That was, thanks, guard. You really needed you in my camera like that. Let's find someplace a little quieter that we can discuss this. Let's go to a quiet corner. Okay, this is a little quieter. So, yeah. Antique maps, you can buy the lead for that. This one you get for free, and then the green will lead into a blue lead, and then you can use the blue lead when you get its treasure to get the purple lead, and you can only do the purple one once. So that's where I'm standing at the moment, is just do that for each area. So I've done Alakir, I've done Glenumbra, I don't think... Oh, I have done Stormhaven. Okay. So, and I've also done Betnik. Now, Betnik apparently has a lot more to it, but, you know, I'll figure that out later. For right now, I'm just gonna do this methodically. I'll start with Daggerfall Covenant, at least for right now. I don't know. I might go into other areas, because I went to Ivea, and obviously, you know, this is supposedly a gold one, so I'm not worried about that. But I figured, this is a small area. Same thing for our, what was it? Yeah, Artaeum. This is actually where a lot of people are recommending that you level up your skill a little bit, because it's such a small island. Ivea is probably also reasonably decent when it comes to that. The only problem with Ivea is that it's got like a few different levels that you gotta go up and down, but Artaeum isn't really that much better because sometimes you have to jump off a cliff. So, I don't know. It's whatever works for you. Also, I imagine Ivea... No, I guess Artaeum... No, Artaeum you have to have the expansion. Ivea would be base game. Whoops. Just minimize that, because I don't need my chat open. Alright. So for today, let's start... You know what, let's do Strosmakai. Let's see how that is. Oh, we can hop on Diesel, give him a little bit of exercise, and then head somewhere drier, because right now it's raining. It's all rainy and thundery in Wayrest and Stormhaven. So, we're gonna go somewhere a little drier. I know my alphabet. Okay. So how are you all doing today? Ooh, it's a busy town. I imagine this is also a good place to get things started because it's not a very big location. Same for Betnik. You know, those are all going to be easy places. And there's the two other ones. The one island. I don't remember what it's called. This place. Bleak Rock. No, I don't want to go there. Bleak Rock Isle is probably okay. And whatever this area is. Okay. So let's go ahead and scry then. Nope. Try that again. Now I've leveled things up a little bit so that like these beginning ones are pretty easy. So I usually just try to find some way to do it in as few moves as possible. And usually for these ones it's just 2 moves after I use my abilities. I did it in 1 move once, but you don't get an achievement or anything for it, so it's really just for your own gratification. Okay. Actually, before we do this, let's see if I have my one costume. Yes, kind of. I still want to do something about the boots because they are Yeah, I need to recolor those. So, yeah. No desert warfare right now. I gotta figure out the colors for it. It's like finding boots that match are always the hard part. Is that a flower up here or is that water? It is a mushroom. How mushrooms can grow in this kind of environment, I don't know. But I'm not gonna question it. It's all good. So let's go somewhere around here. We want to go in this direction. And there it is. Nice and simple. Alright. So when I scry, I usually do 4 over and 3 down to get my first one. We can see here that it's going to be in this L-shaped section here. So to narrow it down, I will start here. Okay, so they're both red, which is actually kind of good because it means that it's going to be somewhere on this line. So we'll just start in the middle. Okay, we're close. Not in that direction. Okay, orange. So probably up this way. Yep. Alright, so it's gotta be these ones right here. So let's start excavating. So what I usually do is I'll fill up my meter and then I'll just use the shovel somewhere. We'll just say here. And then I should be able to use the shovel now. Good. So now I'll just find wherever and clunk. And there we go. So we'll do this and clunk and this clunk and there we go. Alright, a common buckle, another lead. Let's see what they have to say about this antiquity, since we get 3 lore entries for the green and blue ones. A bit rusty, but still in good condition, late First Era by the look of it, these appear to be modeled after the designs of the Dwemer Observatory found on Stros Mackay. The hunting name is inscribed, but this device is far younger than that bloodline. I see. Oh, hello, Mr. Vampire, I guess. I'm really surprised that they decided not to. I mean, the justice system is one thing. I'm surprised they didn't do the daylight thingy. Oh, hi, Cole. I've been cleaning the house and doing odds and ends. How's it going here? I'm a tweet at what's our plan, Stan? Our plan. We are just gonna do a little bit of excavating. I swear, I wonder if there's some way to do like a chat overlay and things like ESO so that I can actually see when people chat, because I don't know when I actually caught you. That or I might have to start playing ESO in windowed mode, which, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, we're doing a little bit of scrying and excavating. I'm going to show you, if you've just tuned in, we just got ourselves a lead on a goblin steam mill. But we don't know where it is, so we got to scry for it. So we're going to use our little scrying device here. And this is basically a minigame. So the goal of this is to link together all 6 of these cells that have little spinny things on them. And you've only got so many moves in which you can do it. So like when I click here, if you take a look at this little thing down here, so that consumed 1 turn. And if I do it again, it consumes, more of a turn. And it'll have everything that's the same, it'll be linked. If it's only got 1, you only get that 1. So you've got these abilities that you can use to help make it a little bit easier. And some of these I've leveled up a little bit. So this one will take whichever cell and spread it out to the adjacent tiles. Now, level 1 will only do one adjacent tile. Level 2, which is what I'm at, will do 2 adjacent tiles in a sort of snowflake pattern. So when I do this, all of the tiles that are highlighted will turn into whatever this middle one is, like so. And that uses one of my crystal charges or magicka charges up at the top. Now, by linking these nodes together, or these foci, you get to recharge. So if I do that, you can see I got a partial charge. So it takes 2 to refill 1 charge. Yeah, this is very new. This literally just came out last week, a week before, something. It came out recently. So now I've got one node, or one of these foci charges thingies. So if I do this, now I've got 2 of them. And then other abilities I have, what is this called? Dilation. So it lets me pick like any particular type. So like, you know, this little flower-looking one. And any flower-looking one that touches mine will also be triggered. So I can expand things that way. I haven't found that to be too useful on these smaller ones, though. And then Farsight, which I haven't leveled up yet, you pick one tile that you're adjacent to, and then you can pick a direction, and it'll do 4 tiles in that direction, and it'll just grab them all. The problem is that it doesn't really count it as, like, it doesn't trigger similar ones. So, like, you can see I've got this sort of, like, this hex-shaped ninja star frisbee thing with spikes on it, or what, I don't know what you want to call it. But you'll notice this one here, next to the foci above it, is not being selected, even though this is the, you know, the root tile. You know, it can be useful, but I haven't found it to be useful yet. The one I liked right now is Coalescence, because it just grabs so much. At least for the smaller ones. These boards get bigger as you advance, and you'll see when I go to the purple one that it can be a little bit more challenging. So we're not going to do anything too fancy for this one. We're just going to grab that, grab you, and grab you. You can see here I have 3 turns left. So if I was, you know, not having a good time with it, then I might have to scry again. Now, you don't have to get all 6, but if you get all 6, then that'll help a lot. So each time you get one, it removes like an area that it's not in. And if you get all 6, you narrow it down to just one area. So this area here is definitely where the steam mill is. So I just have to go up there and find it. Where am I? I'm over here. Okay, cool. So it's not a long trip. So let us go, Diesel. We are going north? Yes, north. My mouse is bumping my keyboard. Mushroom. How close am I? Oh, I'm not anywhere near. Ooh. Definitely want platinum. Padion would approve. Oh. Gotta get silk. So Strosmakai back in the day was a really good area for me to just run around, relax, and pick up stuff. There weren't really a whole lot of players in here. You would get some new players and such, but for the most part, this was a pretty quiet zone. It's fairly easy to avoid the monsters. I might as well take the coast up to where I need to go. Because I think... Ooh, actually, I don't know. Ooh. Leave the puppy alone. More wolves. Oh, they're fishing. Yay, for fellow orcs. Oh, they're running around now. Oh well. Oh, I'm actually in the area. Okay, so it's somewhere on this beach. Now, you could try to find it manually. Which, you know, that's running around all over the place. Sure, you'll get good stuff like this. And you might actually happen upon it, like I just did. Because right here's the dig site. But the easier way is to use the scrying tool, and it'll have a little thing showing you what direction to take. So this is telling me that I should go in this direction. And if I were lost, then it would take me exactly where I needed to go. So now we can excavate. This is a harder excavation because there's multiple layers to it. So first let's see if we can scry it. Okay. So, kind of meh. Let's go do here. Alright, so it's somewhere in this area. So, probably somewhere in amongst these tiles. There we go. Alright, so now I want to, just to make my life easier, figure out what direction it is sitting in. And it looks like, nope, I didn't want to do that. So it looks like it is these 4 tiles plus this one hanging out. So it's probably a little bag shape. So we're gonna brush you off. No, stop. This mouse, I swear. And I'm actually gonna do an extra, well, yeah, I'll do an extra so I can do the heavy dig. Or kerchunk. And while I'm digging this up, I'm going to look for other things too. So I want to clear wherever I'm going to dig next. So I'm going to dig over here next. So 1, 2, dig, 1, 2, dig, and I found it. That's the item. So with the remaining time, and whenever this timer at the top runs out, then you're done with your dig. And then this thing on the bottom here is the health. If I damage the artifact somehow, then this will go down. So it can only take 6 hits before it's destroyed. Higher level antiquities have less hit points. So, like, gold probably only has 1 hit point or something like that. So it's really easy to break it. Okay. So let's dig for more goodies. These are just little treasures, not very important. So you can see my timer went down a little bit when I hit that. So I did another dig. So I've got slightly less time. So every action takes time. Let's see. Where do I want to actually do a full dig next? We will do... I guess over here. And then I can also do, like, just individual points. Oh, okay, I found one bonus item. Oh, and there's the other one. Okay, cool. I got all the items out of this dig. So I found a goblin steam mill. I got a lead on the purple item, along with some werewolf musk oil and a little bit of gold. So we're going to send our antiquity over for study overnight. Let's see what they have to say about this. It resembles a tiny water wheel made from iron and the flexible bark of tropical trees. It would have crumbled to dust long ago if not for a thick grease smeared over everything. It looks just the right size to fit on the end of a Dwemer steam pipe. So that's one bit of lore about this little goblin thingy that we just found. And now, we've got a lead on Dwemer astrological charts. Still tart. But good lemonade. I got simply lemonade. I don't know why, but now that's my addiction, plus water. So I got, like, the regular bottles of it, and we just chugged it like it was gone instantly. And when we were out yesterday, I got a big gallon bottle of it, And over half of it was gone yesterday. So, yeah, I've been drinking a lot. I have a drinking problem. Anyway, so, Dwemer astrological charts. Let's go ahead and scry this. So you can see now this board is much, much bigger. So I have to plan more carefully in order to hit all 6 of these foci before I run out of turns. So, let's think here. With the tools that I have now, it's usually a little bit easier. But what I'm trying to do... Jealous? Well, you could do this too. You do have to purchase the chapter in order to get all this stuff. Or you can wait until the chapter becomes a DLC, and then either just use ESO Plus or just buy it with crowns. I want to... What I want to try and do is, like, try to get the middle ones. That's not going to work, though, because these ones... Okay, this is a bad scry. So I'm gonna get out of this person's way. And I'm gonna try scrying it again. Okay. This one... Not really oh no, this is good. Because when I use this, like this 6 flowery looking one, if you look at the bottom, one of the 3 nodes that I can touch will actually connect that. So if I go like this, I'll actually be able to grab both of those, which replenishes my charge. And that's all in 1 turn. The next one I want to do this little tiny pointed star one. But is there a way for me to do it? Not really, because there's the same one doesn't really touch any of these bottom ones. You want lemonade? Get some lemonade, or make some lemonade. Let's see. No, because that's not going to touch those. I don't think there's an easy way to do these 2 in 1 turn, but that's fine because at this level it's not strictly necessary. It's just a good practice. So what I will do, I will go ahead and link those, which will get me half a charge, and then I can just do that to get another charge. Okay, so we've still got plenty of energy in our little scryer tool. Now let's see if we can do these last 2 in as few moves as possible. So, it looks like this little swirly one is the way to go, if I can get them all to connect, which is the challenge. So I can connect those. I won't be able to do it in 1 turn, but that's fine because I can just do it the next turn. So we'll do that. That gets me that, and then we're done. And now I know exactly the spot where it is. So, let us take a ride on Diesel over to the east, which is where we need to go. Grab this. Cole, do you have any refreshing drinks like lemonade? I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. H to get on my mount. Because I know you've got your root beer floats. Well, you did have your... That's a question. Oh no, I drowned my mount. You did get ice cream, because I remember the other day, the one time you streamed, you did have... Darn it, I gotta stop doing that. You did have a root beer float, so you got your ice cream if you want to make a float. Which I do not. We each have something, the other does not. I've got lemonade, and you've got ice cream to make a float. Oh, what? I just got another lead. Dwarven puzzle box. Is it a toy, a vault, a piece of an even more elaborate puzzle? No one will know until someone opens it. Okay, so apparently you can get leads just by picking flowers, I guess. Cool. I will do that one next. Gay parasol, gay parasol. Gotta have the gay parasol. I need to charge up my... I'm gonna have a pomegranate cherry drink with dinner, so I'm excited for that. That sounds good. That sounds very good. My sister more so than me, but I also enjoy pomegranate. I need to go in this direction. I do enjoy pomegranate, and I certainly do enjoy cherry. So, yeah, that sounds absolutely delicious. I'm still in town. I'm not quite facing the right direction. That's fine. Diesel knows where to go, right? Lead the way, Diesel. Take me where I need to go. After I dig this up. And then go for a swim, because I know I would drown you if I did that. I need to get up here. Go around this way. What about a lemonade with raspberry sorbet for a float? So that does sound absolutely delicious, but here's something. You're the expert on floats, so I gotta ask you this. You be the one to tell me. You educate me on this one. Is it still considered a float if the base drink is not carbonated? Because lemonade, you can get carbonated lemonade. Oh, and I didn't even have to use the scrying tool to find this. I found the dig site. Cool. Chipotle apparently carries the pomegranate beverage. That would be good if we had a Chipotle in my area, but alas, we do not. Okay. So now things are more challenging. You may notice these little smoky areas. So these are instabilities. And if I expose the instability, it'll damage the artifact. So my goal here is to try not to damage the artifact. Because if I do, it'll take a hit. You can see now this only has 4 hit points. So yeah, we'll see how things go. But I need to narrow it down first. So let's use our scrying tool. Okay. Let's try here. No. So let's try here. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out like which direction this is facing. It could go in this direction. It could be going in this direction. This direction. It's usually 6 to 8 blocks. So, okay, so it's going in this direction. Are you going up? You are. Okay. So we've got a fix on it. I'd say we've got a really good fix on it. We can dump some carbonization of some sort. We can dump it as in it doesn't have to be carbonated, or we can carbonize the lemonade. Okay, so we need to clean this area up a little bit. So oh, right. Let's grab our brush. Okay, there's one. I will take this in another area. And then I'm going to dig. I want to dig here, which means I want to clear those out. Okay. And chunk. So that's layer 1. Now I have to go to the second layer. And chunk. And chunk. Where else am I going to want to dig this session? Probably, I guess, We'll do these ones, and then maybe in here. So that, and Kerchunk. Perfect. So I found the item. Now I can look for other stuff with the 9 hours I have left on my time. So 1, 2, and Kerchunk. 1, 2, and Kerchunk. 1, 2, and Kerchunk. I guess I'll go 1, 2, and Kerchunk. Oh, I found 2 items. Cool. Since this is purple, there's 3 bonus items possible. Let's see if we can find the last. 1, 2, and Kerchunk. 1, 2, Kerchunk. I don't know if I have enough time. 1, 2, and Kerchunk. 1, 2. Oh, I found it. Okay, so we got an etched manganese, a glazed jug, and 100 gold. This etched manganese, I think, is like a crafting material. Let's find out about these astrological charts. So Emelian is telling us, I first thought all the divots on these dwarven metal plates to be more of their typically abstract art were the result of some sort of projectile testing, but I finally figured it out. They're plots of stars in the night sky. I was thrown off by the sheer volume of points on each plate compared to what I can observe by the naked eye. Perhaps their observatory is powerful enough to peer through to Aetherius itself. Could it have guided the Dwemer there, and that's why they left Tamriel behind? Mysteries upon mysteries. I think I heard a nice sip of lemonade from that. Alright. So I will show you real quick. I'm going to go ahead and scry for the puzzle box. But I'm going to show you what happens if we don't get all the foci. Because I can always scry again. So we will do one of these numbers. And then I'll just use up the rest of my turns doing whatever. Okay, so we're out. We didn't get 2 of them. So we only got 4. So now we see 1, 2, so there's 3 possible places that this object could be. Which means we would have to probably do a scry and dig at each of these 3, even to see whether or not it was there. And it might not be there. So I'm going to scry again. I'm going to try to do better. So we'll scry again. Let's see. Not great, but it's okay. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, I should have used a thing. See, sometimes you want to wait to make a link, because if you're already at full charge, then you waste the energy. Let's go ahead and just do this, just to capture it. And I could actually do the same thing here. Well, actually, no, I can't. I mean, I can, but then I still have to use that. Oh, doing that doesn't actually use part of my turn, though. So I can do this, like that. No, it's fine. It's whatever. Okay, so now I got all 6. So now it's narrowed down to this one point. Scrying Virtuoso, I got an achievement. Use the eye to scry for an antiquity 100 times. Cool. Let's see how I'm doing on my other achievements. Excavate 150 bonus items. Oh, and I get a memento for that. Cool. Excavate 100 antiquities. We're getting pretty close there, and I get a marble white dye for my clothing. Obtain 50 leads. Very close. I'm at 48. Still have to do Master and Ultimate. That's going to come later because I don't have the skills up yet to do those types. Complete all the achievements. You get some clothing, like a costume, and the title Master Historian. Master of the Eye. If you max out the ranks, you also get a costume and a pickaxe. So yeah, all sorts of things here. Anyway, let's find the puzzle box. It is in this direction to the southwest.
So Count Hosney's back to normal. Thanks to you, a stranger.
Yes, I did things here. I guess. Ooh, flowers. Columbine is valuable. And that's just water. I don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna check something real quick. Apparently I lost 150 frames somewhere. Blet. Nope, wrong button. There we go. Okay. And minimize chat because again I don't need it.
I beg your pardon.
I don't think Diesel liked that jump. Okay, so somewhere on those islands out there, it looks like. There's 4 islands.
Watch yourself.
So let's see where we have to go. You can't use it while swimming. Okay. I need to go in this direction. There's a dead guy. Well, I found a flower. Oh, there's the dig site. Okay. Let's find this puzzle box. So just like the other purple one, we've got these instabilities we want to avoid when we dig. Alright, so if it's between these two on an overlap, but also that one on an overlap. Okay. Okay, so it's probably these 6 right here, or these 8. So this is roughly the area that I want to dig. So what I will do is I will do... Let's do 1, 2, and then clear that. I'm gonna do this kind of. Okay, now I need to find somewhere else to dig. There we go. Oh, and I even found one of the bonus loots. Oh, wait. There we go. Now we got it. I'll just do that. Let's see. Where else can I safely dig? I guess over here. I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time remaining on this though. So I probably will not get very many dig sites. Okay, I got 2. Let's do this a little differently, I guess. Yeah, it's already down to the bottom. And at an hour and a half. And that's it. I'm not going to be able to dig any further. Oh, I can dig further. Yeah, but now I'm only going to get 1, so... There we go. Alright, well I found 2 of the 3. So let's send this puzzle box and let's see what we can find about it. And Regina says, what a fascinating bauble. Dwarven make, obviously, but what does it do? Those circular elements at the center of each facet might fit into some secondary device. I've never seen a dwarven key that actually looks like a key. Well. Excavation is now 7. Cool. How's my scry? Ooh, almost. So I can improve my trowel. Use the trowel to safely detonate fissures and trigger soil and rock clearing chain reactions. I'll go ahead and spend a point on that. That might actually be helpful. I'll have to experiment the next time I get a purple and see what that does. Scrying, not quite there yet, but we're getting there. And that unlocks at 9. Okay. Alright, well, so we've got 1 of each. How many do you have in your codex? 3. Okay, so I can find a few more puzzle boxes. And it'll give me more information, which is always fun. This is a... Oh, it is a furnishing. Okay, cool. So... Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. So yeah, I can take that puzzle box, and I can, put it in my house. That's cool. I like that. Alright. Let us keep getting information about what we can scry on. So, there's up to 3 codex entries for the basics, for the blue and the green. We found 1, so let's learn more about these sextants. And we're not going to be too fancy here. We're just going to aim for this nice, quick, easy. Right over there. Not too far. So let's go for a swim. You know what I ought to do? Well, I can't really. I was gonna say, I should make a costume button that has, like, something more suitable for swimwear. The only problem is that you can't really... Sorry, I don't mean to scare your fish away, dude. The only, like, chest and shoulder pieces are these here that you can kind of hide. Like, the metal bits on my arm are actually my shoulder pieces, and then the Sai Sahan chest piece, you know, actually exposes the chest. But it has, like, the little hip flappy thing, so it's not really good for swimming. I don't know. I think we need to have the option to hide various armor pieces, because at this point, you know, who cares what it looks like? If you want to run around naked but actually have the protection of full armor, you know, all power to you. Because when they started introducing stuff like pets that were on fire, at that point they threw the whole let's make things realistic looking just completely out the window. So let's throw the baby out with the bathwater and just make it so that we can have costumes where you can hide every individual component. Had to order some foods. Ooh, what are we having for dinner? 8765. Yeah, you're probably having dinner at this point. Or wait, no, it's 6 rather than 5. But either way, still dinner time. What are we having? I am eager to learn because I've only just had breakfast. I just had a bowl of cereal. I got to figure out what I'm gonna have for dinner. What am I doing? I'm going this direction. Decent. Let's go for a run. Let's avoid the doggos. Well, this is easy. I haven't even had to really do an additional scry. Okay. So this is the easiest level. You upgraded your trowel. Now you can use it to trigger fissures into detonating. When a fissure explodes, it can clear a large amount of dirt, so long as that dirt is all at the same elevation. If the antiquity is caught in the explosion, however, it will instantly break. I don't know if I like that. Try chaining multiple fissures together into one massive site-clearing explosion. It's a great, albeit risky, way to remove a lot of dirt. I mean, that might be good for... I don't know, I'll have to think about it. I'll have to experiment and think about it. We'll see. Anyway. Oh, hey! I instantly found it. Isn't that nice? Okay. So this is a good way to kind of see how this works. So you can see yellow, it overlaps there, yellow it overlaps there. You know, as long as there's something green in there. I am all out of lemonade. I've got to remedy that. So while you're telling me what you're going to get to eat, I'm going to get myself something to drink. I will be right back. Not Trip coming up the stairs. Turn this off as well. Alright. that is the last of my Simply Lemonade. Contains pure filtered water, lemon juice, cane sugar, and natural flavors. Wonder why it says very low sodium, 15 milligrams. Wonder where the 15 milligrams comes from. Natural flavors, maybe? I don't know. Do lemons have sodium? Either way, I went through... Now, this isn't a gallon. It's 2.7 quarts. 89 ounces. I don't actually know how much was in here. I know it's not a gallon, which is unfortunate, because a whole gallon would have been really nice, considering how quickly I went through it. But you know what? That's okay. It was nice and refreshing. Got a little bit of it left. Let us stir the ice to chill it further and cut through a little bit of that tartness. Because it is slightly tart, slightly sweet, slightly oversweet. Alright, let's dig. We'll get rid of this. One of the things I don't like, I'm having trouble actually seeing like how deep down I am because of all the scrying things. I wish I could turn that off. Because, you know, I know where to dig. I just have to, you know, actually do it. I also need to figure out where I want to dig as a secondary thing. We'll go to here, I guess. There we go. There we go. Let's see what else they have to say about this hunting sextant. Ugrangrothumug says, Frandar Hunding was a master navigator. He'd have to be to guide a fleet the size of the first regatta to undiscovered lands without losing any ships. It may bear his name in honor of his legacy, even if he had nothing to do with its creation. Which is fair. You know, you could have, you know, products that are named after somebody. Cool. Okay, so we've learned 2 things about that sextant. Now, let's go ahead and find a quiet place. Ooh, let's grab this first. So I've got to figure out how to get my keyboard and stuff arranged so that they're not bumping into each other. You have fun with the wolves. Let's find out more about the steam mill. And again, we're not going to do anything too special fancy here. And oh, right back where we were. There's a limited number of dig sites. So sometimes you might get repeats. I want this. Hee hee. I got it without making the wolf angry. Right. To the islands. Mara. Okay. It wants us to go this way. Ooh. Mine. Okay, now we go this way. Splurp. I think it was pointing in this direction somewhere. Yep, that's over here. Alright, let's dig. No, let's just walk in place. Alright. Hang on. Wait, you have not unearthed it. You will have to find another one nearby and lose anything you found. Fine. I'll just walk in place. It's fine. Okay, then it's gotta be here. There we go. Nope, nope. And where else will we dig? Let's dig around in here. Oh, I had... Okay, cool. So let's find out more about this goblin something or other. It does appear to be goblin in make, though the markings are different from the dog-eater tribe who currently reside there. Goblins were likely the only inhabitants of these isles between the Dwemer's disappearance and the Redguard colonization. Scrying is now 7. So now we can scry for Antiquities up to Master difficulty. Which, pretty much I'm going to have to find at random. But at least I can do them now, so that's good. Do I want to upgrade this? The thing is, I don't really need it. Well, no, I guess that actually would be useful in some... I'm spending so many skill points on this. No, I haven't run into a situation where I need a double handbrush meter thing, so it's fine. Okay, let's find another sextant so we can find another goblin steam mill. And then we'll have learned everything that we need to know. Where are we at? Let's take a way shrine. It'll be a little easier. Something is making splashy noises, and I think it's Ghoulier. Yep. Cool. I must have my curiosity sated. What delicious things have we ordered today? Oh, hello. Why are you here? I guess I had something that I was supposed to claim and never did. That's fine. A food delivery fiasco? Oh no, that doesn't sound yummy at all. What happened? Found a growing thistle shrub. I'm finding all sorts of furnishings today. I hear a goblin. Okay, I know what direction to dig. There we go. Everything is resolved, just the wrong order, and dude was hollering at the neighbor? What are they hollering at the neighbor for? What did they do? Or did your neighbor have a delivery from the same place? That would suck if you neighbor and you ordered at the same time and they screwed up the order. I am glad that everything is resolved, though. But my curiosity is not yet sated. What delicious things are we having to eat? I wouldn't be too quick to rule out Farandar's influence. The Yokudans were advanced enough to have their own navigational devices prior to encountering the observatory. It's entirely possible that Farandar was the first to adopt this design. I got the Leech Chaser achievement. Where is the Leech Chaser achievement? There it is. Oh! Obtain... Okay, well I'm at... I'm at 50 of 150. Okay, that's fine. That's gonna be a while. But all in due course. Let's take a look at the codex for this. So... This Hunding Sextant, a bit rusty, still in good condition, late First Era, appear to be modeled after the designs of the Dwemer Observatory found on Stros Mackay. Hunding name is inscribed, but far young. This device is younger than that blue line. Eating food, kind of looking while I chow down, but I'm here just burritoing it. Oh, we're having burritos. Okay. Alright. Well, let us... Nope, not the codex. No, not the mount, either. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Scry, do that. There we go. Luckily, there's a nearby way shrine. Oh, flowers. Must collect flowers. I probably have thousands of them, but yes, I have over 1,200 of those flowers and then 943 wormwood. I'm surprised they don't have more wormwood. And I can minimize that so it's out of the way. Yeah, this will be the nearest one. My hands are getting cold. I want to go in this direction. I should figure out what I want to eat. I don't have an idea on what I want to eat. Didn't take much to find it. Could you maybe just, you know, keep your questy snake away from my dig site? That would be awesome. Okay. So if it is outside of that region and outside of that region, I'm gonna say somewhere around here. Yeah. Oh no, I'm doing terribly. Oh boy. Okay. Uh-oh. I hear... Oh, for crying out loud. Seriously? Well, at least this dig site is further away from the freaking enemies. So, maybe I won't be disturbed this time? Yep. Okay, so somewhere around in here. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's try this again, and hopefully we won't be disturbed by people doing shit with snakes. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Alright, what else can we learn about this goblin steam mill? I was skeptical, but I decided to test Amalien's theory, and sure enough, the wheel fit over the end of a broken steam pipe. It's a bit unstable, but the moving parts whir around at a surprising speed. This mechanism could easily power a number of tools. Cool. Wait, this is saying it was goblin make? Huh. Interesting. So, yeah, that is the end of the story for the Goblin Steam Mill. It looks like a tiny water wheel made from iron and the flexible bark of tropical trees, and has a thick grease around it, and looks just the right size to fit onto our steam pipe. Markings are different from the goblins that reside here. No more lemonade. And then, when put to the test, it whirred about. So yeah. Oh, now I'm sad because I'm all out of lemonade. Okay. So we have completed as much as we can for right now. We got up to the purple sellable one. Plus we got a bonus. We got a dwarven puzzle box. Which, you know, that's something we can always look for more of later, but that's one of those things, I mean, if I'm just finding the what's the key? The lead, just by picking up random stuff. Excuse me. Well, that's gonna take a bit. Yep, I wanna, there we go. So, let's move on to the next area. I kind of want to stick to the smaller areas for right now, just because they're a little bit easier. So next, we're going to go to Bleak Rock. It's a little bit chillier here. Speaking of chilly, it's time I turned off the air conditioner. I feel comfortable enough right now. I don't feel the need to have it running. Oh, well, hello. Okay. Synchronized scrying, apparently. Oh, never mind. They stopped. Well. Let's get away from all these people. Oh, let's also stay away from the bear. This looks like a good place to scry. So we're going to look for a rune-carved steering oar. And there's only one way shrine on this island. That's interesting. Kind of forgot about that. Alright. Let's mount up and be off. Yeah, we'll grab this while we're here. Grab this as well. That's a lot of rocks. And might have to go around. More things. Must get the things. I don't have a compulsive hoarding problem. You have a compulsive hoarding problem. Apparently there's a dig site here, but not the dig site that I need. Are you an enemy? No, you're neutral. You were once an enemy, but I did something to make them neutral. Which is good, because it makes traversing this area so much easier when you don't have a whole bunch of hostiles. I just wish I could remember half of these quests. No, don't fall off, don't fall off. Good kitty. Alright, what direction do we need to go? Right through the mountain, yep. Did I go too far? No, I'll grab all these torch bugs. Ooh, I got a thorax. Sometimes you can handle them gently enough to, I guess, get something alchemically viable. But most of the time, nope. Oh, it's over there. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh. So that would make the overlap probably around here. Okay, so it's up and down or something. I will start digging this out because I might have to go... Okay, I don't have to go down. That's fine. Where else shall we dig? Let's do down here. And while we're at it... Oh, that had nothing. Well, there's one. Uh-oh. We're not going to get the extra prize. It's fine. A wax portrait card. Alright, so this rune carved steering oar. What can we learn about it? A longship's steering oar, early 2nd era 1st century. This once belonged to a successful raiding captain, I think. The runes spell out boasts about the plunder they took during each of the captain's voyages. Okay, so not like magical runes, just an oar. We'll have to find another one to learn more. But let's first scry over this cloven ritual mask. Like cloven is in cloven in twain, or I don't know. Ooh, a chest. Let's grab that, shall we? Oh, goody. A helmet and a belt and a malachite shard. I do love the instant unlock that I have. It doesn't always work, but it's lovely when it does. It's like break a lockpick and, you know, just get in instead of playing the minigame. Because I've played the minigame so many times that it doesn't have any appeal for me anymore. We're scrying. That's an interesting looking icon. Alright. Let's do a thing. Stop shaking my screen. And of course it's all the way on the other side of the map. That's fine. Gotta be careful on some areas or Diesel will fling me right off the cliff. I don't think I want to go that way. I'll take the stairs. I don't need to take the elevator, I'll just take the stairs. You chugged all of the cherry drink, and you didn't save any for me? Ah. That sounded like a very delicious cherry drink, I will admit. Oh, right. This area has hostiles now. It's fine. This is fine. It's like, why are all the Covenant people coming after me? I'm on your side. Wait, what direction? I gotta go west. Okay, did I manage to get out away from all that? Hopefully. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Nope. Come on, Diesel, you can make that jump. There you go. Good boy. Oh, more hostiles. It was too good. Also, my Twitch app is in light mode. Yeah, it's gonna, instead of doing its own setting, it's gonna follow your global setting, which I'm not really a big fan of. I preferred light mode on my device, but dark mode for Twitch. So, I don't get to choose now. Now it's gonna be consistent across your device. So, all better. Okay, cool. We need to go in this direction. Here we are. Alright, let's see what we shall find. That works. Alright, so. Oh. Okay, so it's a bag. Because if it's 5 like that, then it's a bag. How are we doing artifacting? We're doing quite well. We finished the basics in Stros Mackay. Now we're going to do the basics here in Bleak Rock Isle. So now we're going to brush some of this. And let's see. Let's also do over here. And over here. Oh, well, there you go. I got it all in one hit. That works for me. Sometimes you get lucky like that. Like, you do a dig with your shovel, and you just get everything, which is nice. Alright, let's find out about this mask. Here's a real find. This was a dragon cult mask. Dragon priests believed that they became living vessels of their dragon god spirits and spoke with divine authority when they donned these masks. An oaken one like this one probably belonged to lesser clergy. I don't know. Like, you play around in Skyrim, you get those masks and you get all kinds of abilities. Maybe it says cloven because it was broken? I don't know. But I didn't break it. We'll have to dig up another one and find out more. Now the High King's Sunstone is available to scry. That sounds special. That sounds quite special. So, let us scry for it. Okay, now I have to be a little bit more careful about it. How do I want to go about this? I'm not really finding... Maybe here? Kind of. Not like super fantastic, but... we'll see. We'll take this direction. We'll see what happens. Alright, so there's those. Maybe for this one, it would actually be better to go in like this. Because then that won't use a turn. Then that will be optimal for here. And then I can just do whatever for this one. It is to the north. Alright then. Onward, Diesel. To the north. Oh, right. Are there hostiles here? Yeah, there's hostiles here. I don't want to deal with hostiles. I don't appear to have a choice. Ooh, maybe I can zip past you while you're busy dealing with other people. I am going the wrong direction. I think we need to go this way and around and... There. I know how to get away from their radius. I do not have very good stealth. I am a great big trompy orc. But I know how to make it so that I don't have to deal with their shenanigans, at least. Oh, this is going to be chilly. It wants to go in this direction. And there it is. Let's see if I can vault myself off of here. Yay! I didn't have to get wet. Okay, so now we're on a purple one. Now we have to be careful. Well, let's find... Oh. Okay. So, allegedly, revealing that with your spade is gonna do, like, a thing to it. Let's... Oh, right. Hit this button first. So, I'm gonna see what happens here. Okay. That didn't do what I wanted to, but okay. That didn't do anything? I need to actually start, like, digging. Ah, no! I wanted to get these three also. Oh, well, I guess it's not a big deal. What is shaking my screen? See, I need to see what this does. Okay, so it's not actually doing anything? It's just making it so that it's safe. Whatever, Okay, so I got the bonus, I got that, and I need to look for bonus items. See, this is confusing me. Is it because these are linked together? Will those do something? Oh. Oh, so if I go like that... Oops. I did an oops and I damaged this. That's fine. Okay, enough screwing around with this. I use it to safely detonate fissures and trigger soil and rock clearing chain reactions. I don't get the chain reaction part. Like, I saw this briefly outline these two as well. Yeah, like that. Oh, well. That was good. There was a bonus item underneath it, and I didn't even know. Okay, so now I get the chain reaction part. That's probably not going to come into play until the advanced sections, because all these fissures don't really touch. Like, there's one here, there's one here. Those aren't really big deals. I don't really have a whole lot of time for some of this. So I will just do that, I guess. I'm running out of time. No. Oh well. I don't know. Oh well, that's fine. An etched corundum moon sugar cha box. Etched corundum? Alright, well let's find out about this sunstone thing. What have we here? The old sagas of the Proto-Nords describe glass-like sunstones that allowed a longship captain to see the sun's location, even on a cloudy day. But their secret was lost long ago. Here we have a stone as clear as glass, just as the legends claim. The mighty Ysgramor himself was said to have used such a stone as this in his voyages, and these runes inscribed around the stone's perimeter identify as a gift of great favor from a Nordhigh king. Truly a remarkable find. Well, yeehaw. Alright. Let's fill out the rest of the lore for these other two items, and then we're done here. Wrong button. Oh no! Why inside? Oh no, that's... I don't think that's a hostile area. I don't know. We'll find out. The question, of course, is how do we get over there without getting wet? Actually, we might not have to worry about it. Nope, we do. Do. Yay! That was pretty good. Grab a flower. I guess that random person was interested in me. Ooh, more flowers. Oh, hi, bear. Whoops. I didn't mean to wake you up, but I kind of want that ancestor silk. I also want this mushroom. I also want this. Ah! Can I stop hitting all the wrong buttons? That would be awesome. I don't want to get wet. It's cold out. Almost. So speaking of getting wet and it being really cold, so I recently decided to go ahead and install Daggerfall Unity. Daggerfall was actually my introduction to the Elder Scrolls series in general. Specifically the Bethany demo, which I played the crap out of as a kid, because I couldn't afford to actually buy the game. Oh, sorry, person. I activated it first, apparently. So yeah, I played the Bethany demo for Daggerfall a ton. It came on a disc for PC Gamer, I think it was, which had a bunch of other games, including... Okay, yep, I'm not getting up that way. We can't climb that way. Including the different Coconut Monkey games. Coconut Monkey was like kind of like their attempt at being a mascot for it. Ooh, shiny. Necklace of the Trainee. Cool. We want to go in this direction. So yeah. Played that a lot. That was my introduction, and unfortunately... Let's grab this first. Unfortunately, Imperials and Orcs were not a part of the available races during Daggerfall. Which is unfortunate, because that means that I can't run around in Daggerfall as an Orc by default. There was an Orc mod where you could, like, replace one of the races and play as an Orc that way. But when I tried to get it to work, it wouldn't work. I don't know what went on with it. What are you people doing? This is going to be one of those dig sites where my screen goes crazy. So you have to kind of scry for them. After you scry for them, they'll become available. So this... Well, let's not fall into the rock. This would not be here if I hadn't scried for it. So I can't just... There's the thing I want. I can't just, like, run around and stumble upon them. I have to actually scry for them as the first step. After I scry for it, I come to the location, then the dig site will be there, and then I can do the dig site minigame. Or the excavation minigame. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Now we can go ahead and... I want to do this. I will also dig up in here. Okay. Oop, nothing there. Let's dig up here next. There we go. Found it. You're talking about Daggerfall. I've never played. I started with Morrowind and legit never made it out of the first town. Oh, Cole. Now that you've said that, we remember what happened when you said that to Super Metroid, where we couldn't get out of the first area. So when we're done with Super Metroid, we might have to play Morrowind. Alright, let's find out more about this steering ore. curious that a wooden artifact of this age is in such good condition. There are no common runes. Or these are no common runes. An ancient enchantment clings to the ore. Perhaps the ore's owner followed the old ways of the Nords and sought the blessing of their animal gods. I'm gonna eat the rest of this ice. Instead of just letting it melt. Excavation Virtuoso. I have excavated 100 antiquities, and I now have the dye marble white. Hooray! We can also scry for this thing. So just to kind of expound upon your earlier question, if I tried to find this ritual mask without scrying, I'd never find it. I could run all around the world, and there would be no dig sites for me to look for. So I have to scry for it first. How do I want to do this? Yeah, let's do this. There we go. Easy peasy. So now that I've scried for it, when I go to this area, there will be a dig site. But yeah, I used to play Daggerfall a ton. Just the Bettany demo. Basically what I would do was I would go to an area, and I would sleep until an enemy appeared. And then I would keep doing that until I was filled with loot. And then I would go back to town and sell it all. And then I would rinse and repeat that process until I had hundreds of thousands of gold and could buy my own house. I'm not sure if the developers intended for that to be a thing, but considering how expensive houses were, maybe they intended it? I don't know. Either way, you don't trust houses, unfortunately, because you could end up losing your stuff. Like, the containers are supposed to be safe, but I kept running into problems where... Well, that literally just appeared. I would put something in a container in my house, and then the container would disappear. I had the same problem kinda with Morrowind, if it was a house, like if it was somebody else's house. Because you can kill a person for their house in Morrowind. What am I hearing? No, get... Hold still, Diesel. Okay, yeah, this is the direction I want to take. I'm on the right path. Yeah, you go away. Okay. Really? That direction? Okay. Ah! Do I have to go up? Or is it going to be down here somewhere? No, it's going to be right down here. Let's, there we go. Yep, okay. There we go. And got a couple of directions I might have to dig here. It's fine. Oh, well, there you go. Everything in one nice, neat little package. So let's learn more about this mask. Of course it's a dragon cult mask. Anyone can see that. Let me offer a more scholarly assessment. The mask's warlike design suggests a more aggressive posture, something that a dragon worshipper might wear into battle. Cool. Okay. Now we need to learn more about the doohickey. This one. There we go. Always somewhere else. Let's do this the easy way. So yeah, Daggerfall was my introduction to the Elder Scrolls, but Morrowind was the introduction to my exploration. Stupid wires and cables, arg. My introduction to exploring my orcish persona. Because what I was... it wasn't like my introduction to orcs, because I had played Might and Magic. I had played, well, Might and Magic World of Zine. And I think I had played, like, the first Warcraft a little bit. But that was just... that more or less just, like, introduced me to the concept of orcs. And then in Morrowind, first I created, like, you know, a character that kind of represented me, you know, in my human shell. But then I started wanting to be, like, you know, a big beefy fighter type. So I was exploring the different races, and it was kind of a choice between a Nord and an Orc. But I ultimately went with Orc because they seemed a little bit more muscular. So I took the name from the Might and Magic character that is just sort of like one of your default party members, and his name is Tyro. So I created Tyro in Morrowind and just played the game. And then eventually, between that and like BioWare's Neverwinter Nights, I started exploring, like, you know, started really getting into the concept of, like, this as me. You know, my own personal persona. So I ended up fashioning Grath, which I consider to be, you know, Iogra's father. And in any of the writing or lore or role-playing that I'm doing, that's kind of how it turns out. And eventually, you know, I created my current persona. When Second Life, I found an orc avatar that was actually, for the time, pretty decent looking. I hear it. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, wrong button. What? I'm not in the dig site?
Honest merchant. Trust this one.
Where did I go? Oh. I wandered off. Anyway. So, yeah. Morrowind led to other things, and that was my discovery, I guess. And now we've got Elder Scrolls Online, where I can be the sexiest orc. It's gotta be far out here. There it is. Alright. Okay, now I know where to dig. Let's see. Let's start doing this area. That works. Eh. There we go. All right. Excuse me. Nord captains of the time often took their steering oar from ship to ship. A carved oar was the emblem of an experienced navigator, something that showed other Nord warriors that they could trust the captain's ability to find a way across the seas. Very interesting. Hiccups. Alright. Now let us find the next item on our agenda. Oh good, we don't have to go very far. I see something I want to collect. And another thing I want to collect. And another thing I want to collect. And I probably should have grabbed them before I started looking for the antiquity, because now I don't know quite what direction I need to take. This general direction. There we go. So if we overlap the orange and the red, then the only place it can be are these 6 tiles. Somewhere around over here. Yep, there we go. Oh, well, that's the direction we're taking. Then it's either this one or these ones. We'll figure it out. Okay, so it doesn't actually go in that direction, which is fine. Where else shall we dig in this site? Hey, not bad. Now I just need to uncover one more. There we go, all done. Alright, let's see what else they have to say about this ritual mask. As Verita notes, this is a Dragon Faithful's war mask. I'm no carpenter, but the way it's been hewn right down the center might indicate a sword stroke. Perhaps this fellow met his end of the blade of a rebelling Nord. That was kind of the thought that I was getting, considering it said it was cloven. And that takes care of the basics for this area. We've got 3 of the green, 3 of the blue, and the 1 purple that we can get. Where shall we go next? Let's go to the way shrine and figure it out. I'm going in the right direction, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, somewhere down here is a path, and that path shall lead to a way shrine. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Cole, if you're still watching in chat, is there any place in particular you'd like me to go? I will be right back, and we'll figure that out in just a second. Not seeing anything in chat. So, we're gonna figure this out on our own. Earbuds in. And before we get rolling, I'm going to enjoy this nice, delicious cup of blue flavored Jello. Blue flavored Jello. It's very blue and sugary. Mildly refreshing. Balfoyan. Let's go here and let's see if we can scry. I want to say we should be able to, but you never know. Well, we must be able to because there's a lot of people here. We can. We can look for a basalt table game set. Interesting. I don't think that'll reach. Oh well, it's fine. I don't have to be fancy with the intro stuff. All the way up there, huh? Well, at least there's multiple way shrines for me to utilize this time. I can come to the Foyan docks. Almost lost some of my jello. We'll go down in that direction in just a moment. I'm just finishing this off. Nothing like a nice cup of blue-flavored jello. Although now I'm thirsty. Like, it made me thirsty for water. So, I'll be right back again. I guess I can take the empty bottle of... Physics! Empty bottle of lemonade. Downstairs. Off we go. Ouch. That hurt. Alrighty. If I can get my chair to stay put. I recently got myself an office mat, like one of those thick. I don't think it's glass. I think it's more like an acrylic or something. Either way, very thick and very plasticky, very solid. The only problem is that it kind of, sort of reinforces how crooked my house is, and I can't keep my chair from sliding backwards unless I like catch the wheel on the edge or something. So we want to go in this direction. Okay, cool. Let's cross the bridge. Might be a little bit easier that way. There it is. Alrighty. That was easy. Okay, for overlapping that and this, it's going to be somewhere around... There we go. So it should be these 6 here. Maybe. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's start getting that area prepared. And this... Oops. Fuck. This is fine. I can work with this. I hate when I misclick, though. Okay, that's at the bottom. Okay. And 2. And then I will get this area ready as well. Nope, nothing there. There we go. That's one of the items. Oof. I don't know if I'll find the other one in time. We will see. Oh, we got lucky. We found a glow stick. Alright, so let's take a look at this table set game thingy. A traditional Demata gaming set, eh? Incomplete, but still lovely. Basalt is a rather heavy and coarse stone for delicate work such as this, but the carver chose a deliberately abstract style for the pieces, not uncommon in early Dunmer craftsmanship. A new achievement. Activate 150 non-antiquity, or excavate 150 non-antiquity bonus items. Ooh, I got a telescope. Let's see what this looks like. That's cute. I can now do a survey, I guess, of the land. I like that, that's cute. When looking for your dig site, use your telescope, unless you love baking under the desert sun or freezing your arse off in snow-covered valleys for weeks on end because you chose to eyeball it instead. That's fair. In a sense, I'm using the scrying tool as a telescope, so... Didn't take me long to find the dig site, so, yeah. Anyway, let's continue. We can now look for the Great House Gold Chalice. That definitely sounds like a Dunmer artifact. Let us get it. Whoops. Okay, that's not very far to travel at all. Actually, before I try getting on my mount, grab things. Ooh, I say it's not far to travel, but there's a whole bunch of rocks in the way. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. Left or right? I'll try going this way.
You were at Faldar's Tooth when Thorek tried to open a portal.
This isn't gonna work. Ugh. I'll pick these flowers. What's going on here? A dock worker is praying for them, I guess? I don't know, maybe somebody sprained their ankle and they need healing. Hey, oh, dead people. I forget what happened here, so. Either way, it looks like we have to go south before we can go to where we actually need to go. Uh-huh, that's nice, lady. Ooh, is this stairs? Yay, stairs. Stairs will take me where I want to go. Hopefully. So many rocks. So many rocks. Do I have to... Ah! Okay, Diesel, settle down. Cool your jets. I don't know... Okay, there's a path. So I will just take the road. Ow. Ooh, rude. Wait. The path is over here? How the heck do I get there? Who makes a road and then interrupts it with a mountain? Oh my god. This is why I really wish that they had taken like a Breath of the Wild kind of thing. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I haven't watched Twitch while juggling a semi-sick pupper. Aww. Well, I hope the pupper's feeling better soon. That's okay. Not a problem. I'm just getting frustrated over how I'm supposed to get from point A to point B. Wait, is this an exit? Supply tunnel. Yeah, but does it actually lead where I want to go? I swear, if it does, this is ridiculous. It shouldn't. I don't expect it to, but I don't remember. And there's a ladder going up. We're just running in and out frequently. Aww. Is it? Oh my god, it is. You have to use that to get up here? Wait a minute. Where am I? No, this isn't right. No, this isn't right at all. This tunnel didn't lead me anywhere. I need to get up there somehow. How the hell do I get up there? Look, that person's up there. How do I just... Diesel, can I... No. No, Diesel, that's not up, that's down. Oh my god. Game is gonna make me... How the hell do I get up there? Oh, apparently I don't have to worry about it. It's right here. Stupid game. Okay, so it has to be... It's gonna have to be here. It's probably a 5 thing. There's a lot of directions it could go. I'm not too worried about it. But alas, poor. Did I just? It's very easy for me to hit the wrong buttons, apparently. Okay. Oh wait, the bag is going this way. I'm a dummy. There. Oh good. I finished it easily. Alright, so now we got a golden chalice from a great house. Let's learn about it, shall we? A sinister motif rendered in such a lovely medium. The chalice is exquisite, as you can see. Done merry work of the highest quality. But if you look closely at these figures depicted around the base, you can see the collars and chains. They're slaves. Goodness. Well. Nope, nope, no. We don't need you yet, Diesel. Now we can try to find this Rezdani signet ring. There's a thingy there I wanted. Oh well, I'll get it in a minute if it's still there. Let's see. Not what I would consider optimal placement of anything. What about these? This looks like it might be good. Yeah. In fact, can I? Nope, not quite. Nope. Well, that would link. That would get me two at least. Oh, well, derp. There. Let's see. Can we do one of these numbers? Yes. Okay. Then for the next one, this would be optimal. And there we have it. And where is this ring? All the way at the beginning. Cool. There, I got the thing that I wanted. Alright, let's go to the way shrine. Trundle off in this direction. Fine. I wonder how many kutas I have. I know I've been hoarding them, so I should have a pretty good stockpile. Gotta stay hydrated. We want to go in this direction. Okay. And because this is purple, we'll have to be careful. Oh, excuse me. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that that wasn't there. Okay, so I want to go up. I think I see where I want to dig. And I will do over here as an alternate site. So. Oh no! There we go. We found it. Now let's see, get that undone. Yeah, I found one. Where else is safe for me to dig? Besides here, I think I'm not gonna have enough time to do big ones, so we'll just do one of these numbers. No, I should have enough time. Except that I screwed it up. No, I'm not gonna have enough time. Oh, I got lucky. I got them all. Nice. Ooh, I got an Indeco rune. That's one of the new ones. A rare find. The ring bears 2 emblems, one Dwamari, one Chimeri. This then is a token of high office from the short-lived peace of Rezdayan. I don't know how to pronounce these dark elf things. In the days of the First Council, Lord Indoril Nerevar and the dwarf King Dumek ruled jointly and wisely for a time. Soon enough, Dwemer and Chimer turned against each other in a bitter war, to no one's surprise. Ah well. The size of the signet and the royal flourishes show that this ring belonged to a high counselor of the realm. Neat. Okay. Let's find another table set. Or a game set. Let's find another thingamajig. I don't have to do games with this one. At least it isn't in that one area. That I can handle where it is right now. That other place, no. Bad. Terrible. Made me angry. I keep seeing things that I want to grab and collect and whatnot, and it's like, things. Oh, and I hear the Antiquities site. It's right over here. Grab this. Really? Okay then. Could go in a couple of directions here. Let's do this way. Now it's also clear. No, damn it. So let's learn more about this game. The pieces look so oddly proportioned. I suppose these smaller tokens represent slave races? Argonians have complained about Demeta's troubling themes for centuries. I'd say that this vindicates those claims. Is it just me, or is this board larger than usual? I could see the Dunmer coming up with some sort of, like, some sort of variation on chess, where, like, instead of pawns, you have, like, slaves that you sacrifice. Because Dunmer are assholes. For the most part. I'm sure there's some decent Dark Elves out there, but for the most part, with all their slave culture and everything, that's kind of a jerk move. Where am I going? I have to scry. I don't know where I'm going. Alright. So let's do that. Nope, I didn't actually mean to click. This is fine. I hit all the wrong buttons, but it's fine. It's not like it's gonna kill me. Okay, cool. That's convenient. Very convenient. It wants me to go this way again. Probably the exact same spot I was in before. Yep. Cool. Was this the same place that I found Chalice in before? Okay, so it has to be somewhere along those. Okay. That means it's going to be a bag, and it's going to be, yep, these 4 plus this one here. Alright. Where else are we going to... What's on Earth over here? There's the bag. And... we will do over here. Oh, nothing. There's one. Oops. Yep, there we go. A faded wanted potion. Poster. Let's learn more about the chalice. Figures of dark elves at ease repose around the upper rim, supported in their indolence by those whom they have enslaved. Rather cynical in its way. Likely this great cup graced the table of a high-ranked noble from one of the Dunmerry great houses. Yep. That seems to be the way that that went. Let's find another game. How inconvenient. Okay, no problem. Hey, I didn't realize it was a house here. Humble Mud? Okay, cool. I don't really think I would want a mud house. Yes, there it is. see. Let's see here. And we'll also uncover over here. We're all done. Recycled dwarven lamp. Each side has an extra token because this set is a variation known as Trader's Demata, very popular variant among Dunmer nobles in the middle of the first era. You could replace an opponent's slave with one of your own, turning a trader, you see. Leave it to the Dunmer. Alright, let's find us one more chalice, and then we're done in this area. It's easy enough to get to. Did she just try to set herself on fire? Oh no. Somewhere on the other side of this rock. Let's not jump off the cliff or anything because it might just be up here. Here it is. It's a good thing we didn't do that. Alright, if that is overlapping... Yeah, it's gotta be somewhere over here. Okay. What? I do not know what causes the screen to tilt around like that, and it's really annoying. There we go. Scribbled farm ideas. Okay. Now let's see what else this chalice is about. House Drez, I believe. That doesn't surprise me. They have been at the forefront of Dunmeri slave trade since the middle of the First Era. Here is the House Drez linked chain symbol, and these slave figures appear to be laboring in a salt rice field. First era, 26th century. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. Cool, we're done in this area. I hate this area. It has a lot of slave-related stuff, and that's not cool. Well, I think that's enough for today. Let's go home and let's see how much we have won. After I pick up all this silk. Okay. Nope, Diesel. We're gonna be teleporting home. Not that way. We're gonna see how much this did for us in terms of what things are worth in terms of money. And let me see if there's anybody. I don't know who all we got still, but let's see if there's anybody we can raid. No, let's just hit the right button maybe. And pause this because it's gonna be,
Birds and stuff.
yeah, let's not do that. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there's a couple people we can go and visit. We'll figure that out in a second, though. Because I still want to... Why is my health down? Wasn't it at 18k before? I don't know. Anyway.
Come, do your trading here.
So, we've got 881. Let's first see what the junk stuff goes for. So, we've got that. Couple of rings. Oh, can you... Oh, you can't equip it. That would have been cool if you could have equipped that. Absolutely no reason to do so, but, you know, you could have broken it down. But very pretty golden ring. Get rid of this stuff here. What else have we got? Those are all things that can be broken down. We'll get rid of that. And... that I gotta shove in the bank. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Let's see, that, this. A small wooden jewelry box that repeats the last thing whispered into it one more time. Popular among working spouses. That would be interesting for like a murder thing. Like, whisper the name of the murderer or something, I don't know. Used to mask the odor of rotting corpses. Pleasant. A small enchanted piercing applied to throwbacks in an attempt to track their schools in following fishing seasons. Oh, that's kind of cool. Torn sheet with dozens of scribbled and crossed off ideas. The only legible note: werewolf farm, endless wolf steaks. Ugh, no. Wound resin to seal out small cuts after a fight. Werewolf musk oil. Perfume distilled from the musk of a werewolf. Some use it as a fragrance, others use it as a way to avoid prowling werewolves. Ugh. So, just from the side junk alone, we earned almost 3,000.
Hello there.
Let's put that in our bank. And now let's see what the actual
Can I
antiquities
help
were
you?
worth today. So, is there anything I want to keep? I don't think there is. Sometimes I like to keep neat stuff, but no. All this stuff can be sold. And we earned 26,000. Nice. So
How can I help you?
Almost a 30,000 gold haul. Oh no.
Greetings.
I keep forgetting I have all these surveys to do. No. Oh, so many surveys. And I have a couple random treasure maps as well. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Shove those in there. Okay, I want to put the puzzle boxes down somewhere. Ooh, they look neat. Oh, they're big. Hang on. Need to be in first person mode for this. I'll put it over here. Oh gosh, that's so big and it just stands out horribly. I don't know if I have anywhere I can put this. Yeah, I don't really have anywhere to put it where it'll make sense. Well, I know what I can do with it. Alright. Like with many of my stuff, The Grand Sigic Villa. It is the perfect place to dump things because it's a manor. You can just put a lot of stuff in here. So I honestly use this more as a storehouse. I still don't know what I want to eat. I could make some chicken fries, or I want like an actual meal. The only problem is that I've been having trouble eating. Like, I'll get so far through a meal and then I'll just start feeling full. Oh, these are the big orcish doorway things that I got. But yeah, let's see. Bunch of random furnishings. A great big giant ghastly green fire. Oh, and I think I have the add-on enabled. You're probably going to see a green screen. Oh, no, I don't have it enabled. Okay. What happened to my add-ons? I guess I disabled it. I don't really need that turned on at the same time as my other stuff, so... Alright, let's figure out where to put some of this stuff. So... I'm gonna just stick this on the floor for right now. I'll figure out where to actually put it later. Then I have some other things as well. I've got a kennel that I don't need. Guess that can come over here. And then this shrub. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I'll put it outside. What is making that sound? Oh, right, that's where I put my cake. See, the cakes really are distracting. Let's put our glowing thistle over here. There. That'll work. Do I have anything else I need to drop off? No, I think we're good. Yes, we are good. Let's go back home. And while that is loading, okay. Looking over my inventory, I think I am... I guess I'll dump a couple of things off the banker. I usually just store up a whole bunch of items to break down.
May I be of service?
Like the back... I like how I put my gold back there, my great big treasure pile, because it looks a lot better as a background for this guy. So we'll dump all this in here. And the jewelry I will break down because I don't trust anybody else to do it. Why am I doing that? Okay. And we can also... Oh, we can make a titanium. Cool. We can also make a tourney? I don't know how to pronounce that. But we have a plating. And some more platinum. What else can we take care of while we are here? Ooh, I got a drag wax. Nice. Grain solvent, dwarven oil. Always good to have. So I can use that to see for sure. Pitch. No big deal. Woodworking stuff seems to be a little bit slower to get materials for, but that's fine. Alright. Well, I think that covers everything for today. So, let's take a seat and, let's see. Who are we going to be? Yep. There. Who should we raid? Should we raid? Yeah, we'll raid. But who should we raid? That's the question. Let's see. Let's pay a visit. Oh, let's see. Hey, Cole. Are you there? I'll see if I leave this choice to you. We could go to play a little bit of Jackbox, or watch somebody playing Ark. I'm leaning towards Jackbox myself. But where should we go? Let's see. Make sure he is active.
That's all I had left.
Yep. Okay. Oh. The I went in one per day is a little bit more expensive. Alright. Buttons. Things. Alright. We're gonna say hi to Blippo. So yeah, that pretty much covers everything for today. Thank you everybody for watching, for hanging out on a very casual stream where we got dirty, dug up a lot of artifacts, things like that. Hang on a second, I want to fix something here. Settings, audio, there. There, now I can do that. Alright. So yes, thank you once again everybody for watching. You all have a wonderful rest of the day. And until next time.